Hi, 8th grade. Welcome to your virtual affirmations. This is a special St. Madeline Sophie tradition that we are overwhelmed with excitement to present to you guys today. We know it's virtual and it's a little bit different, but traditionally, we would all be sitting together and each of your teachers would spend some time talking about you and affirming you. And it's maybe a little bit more fun doing it this way because we can share it with every single person and everyone who might not be able to be here with us today. So in tradition, all of your teachers have decided who they're going to talk about, and they're going to share some special memories and moments and stories. And we want each of you to know how incredibly proud we are of you and how honored we have been to be your teachers and to work with you and to spend time getting to know you. Each of you are a gift to our school. We love you so much. We are so proud of you. Congratulations, 8th grade. Here are your affirmations as St. Madeline Sophie graduates.
Andrew, it's an honor to speak about the young man you are today. I feel blessed that I got to spend so much quality time getting to know you this school year. Teaching you your core classes has allowed me to get an inside look into Andrew Alejandro, the person and the student. Andrew Alejandro is kind, humble, intelligent, a team player, and a proud brother and son. Andrew Alejandro has big dreams. Andrew Alejandro knows how to work hard and understands the benefits that come from hard work. Andrew Alejandro has a heart of gold. Nothing showcases this more than the book you wrote in writing class with Ashlynn called The Adventures of MC Girl. Even though Ashlynn may have been more passionate about the book's theme, you never once complained. You showed up to class each and every day, ready to work, and lifted your partner up with encouragement. That is the Andrew Alejandro I know. You should be immensely proud of the young man you've become, Andrew. I wish you absolutely nothing but the best in high school. Please keep staying true to yourself. Your potential is absolutely limitless. And I just want to thank you for bringing such a positive energy into class each and every day. You will be dearly missed, Andrew. Thank you.
Hello, it is my joy and my honor to share this affirmation for Claire Doan. Claire, I remember you on the first day of school in my 5th grade classroom as being that 5th grader who came in with a huge, bright smile on her face and with those lovely brown piercing eyes, greeting me with a warm, "Hi, Mrs. Shep." Boy, did that speak volumes for you and to help me make me feel welcome to SMS that year. You appeared to be rather shy, though, and possibly feeling maybe a bit overwhelmed as to what this 5th grade year was all about. Yet, you seemed to be willing to take the plunge anyway to discover the journey with an open mind. Fast forward to 8th grade. This awesome characteristic has stayed with you since then. So positive about trying new things to learn with, and still with that wonderful smile that is so natural for you. It has been a joy to watch you finding your voice this year, and with much gentleness and positive courage, mixed in with a bit of questioning and curiosity, which makes you uniquely you. We all know that you have done great things at SMS, academically as well, and have given it your all to find success. Your kind and gentle spirit has touched all our hearts, and I am sure that will serve you well as you grace your newfound teachers and friends this next fall at Hazen High School. I really have appreciated your enthusiasm for learning and I know that you will carry this special trait into your high school years and beyond. You have a can-do attitude about life, and this will serve you well in the future. Claire, all of us at SMS will miss you dearly, so please keep in touch and know that we will always be here for you. We all hope to see those lovely brown eyes as time goes on. We hope to find out just how life is treating you. Wonderfully, I am sure. Claire, may God's blessings be with you each day, and know that your SMS family is rooting you on with continued success. Love and hugs. Happy graduation, and many blessings ahead, Mrs. Shep.
Dear Andre, what an awesome year we got to have together, learning and getting to know each other in such a weird and crazy time in both of our lives. Your effort throughout this year has really been something that has astounded me. You've had such an awesome attitude from the beginning of the year and all the way up until the end about your expectations as a student and your own expectations for me as your teacher. You've been such a massively contributing member of our class together. It truly means so much to me to have been able to read and hear your work and thoughts all year. You love hanging out and playing with your friends at school, and you've been nothing but kind to everyone, both at school and those who are joining online. We're always so understanding of your classmates and provide anyone that talks with you with a wonderful listener who seems to always say the right words, even if it's brief. It has been great to be with you on campus the last few months, really seeing you make some spectacular throws and catches with the football, as well as just being so happy to be part of this community and actively making it a better place with your overall presence and positivity. You're such an amazing friend, student, and person, Andre, and you have an extremely bright future ahead of you. Continue to be the kind, polite, funny, quirky, athletic young man you are today, and best of luck to you on all your future endeavors. Good luck, Andre.
Hello, it is my honor and my joy to share this affirmation for Mickey Fernandez Palayo. Mickey, I can honestly say that when I first met you in 5th grade until now, you have truly demonstrated how important the beauty of your dreams and goals are for you, both academically and socially, and how to make this all manifest for you in your future journey. You have been such a hard-working student these past 4 years, focusing on your great goals for yourself and to prepare you for your road ahead in high school. Your determination to do well is a great asset to your character. You are a strong and energetic soul who speaks her mind in passionate ways. Sometimes that helps your abilities as a leader, from classroom assignments and projects, keeping people focused and organized, to your many moments of thoughtfulness and your generosity towards others. I have seen this in just the little acts of kindness that you have shown, such as helping others with a creative literature assignment or asking another student to join you in an activity, which has meant so much to others who may have felt left out or forgotten. That is your God-given gift, to make others feel important and loved. Mickey, I have cherished our most recent daily chats at school most dearly, and I am in awe at the mature wisdom of your yet so young and at times vulnerable heart and soul. I have seen you share your heart to share so many of your teachers and peers as well, and I truly have been touched by your ability to stay yourself, even when life became challenging for you, especially in this virtual world, remaining grounded in your thoughts and your beliefs. I guess it is true what they say, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. So, as in the words of a character in a famous novel, Stay gold, Mickey. Stay gold, sweetie, and keep on remaining young-minded and with an open mind and heart. I have all the confidence in the world that your dedication and your goals in your life will allow you to rise to meet the challenges that you will experience and learn from them each day on your journey. With each new challenge you encounter, you are becoming a stronger and wiser young woman. We have already seen this here at SMS. Your kind and your gentle spirit shall truly be missed by all, and I, for one, shall be at the top of that list. Eastside Catholic is very blessed to have you grace their halls next fall. Mickey, may God be with you always on your path, and that as your SMS family bids you a fond farewell, remember that you will remain forever in our hearts. Many loves and hugs and blessings along ahead. And happy graduation, Mickey, too. Hello. It is my blessing and my honor to share this affirmation for Matthew Fergaro. Matthew, you are a master of artistic design. You show pure excellence in your creativity. You possess a witty and positive personality. Most of all, you are an accepting and kind friend to all. I recall first meeting you on the first day of fifth grade, not quite sure what to expect of you, as you were quite humorous in your conversation, very cordial to me, as you still are, Matthew. Yet, as the days and the weeks rolled on, your charming wit continued, as did your desire to do well in your classes with each passing day. Matthew, you have a positive outlook on life and to those around you, which is one of your greatest strengths. I am sure that you may have your moments of worry or fret, but eventually realize that sooner or later, it will all work out for the good. Funny how this goes, for you exude such wonderful energy, whether mastering a new reading skill, receiving a good grade on a test, learning new ways to express a creative writing assignment, or a unique Spider-Man design. Your positive energy and enthusiasm is always contagious to all. So many teachers and peers have appreciated your genuine kindness, your sincerity, your humor, and your ability to be motivated when faced with a challenge that will help you to find success in all areas of your life. I so enjoyed watching you grow this year, both academically and socially, while remaining with that great sense of humor and wit. Never stop being that lovable self, Matthew, for that is what makes you uniquely you. We will all miss you greatly, Matthew, and even though wishing you good luck seems rather trite, if you remain your true self, you will succeed in your life's goals. So I still wish you all the best that your future will bring your way. You just need to continue to keep your mind and your heart open to new opportunities that will come your way. Keep believing in the beauty of your dreams. May God bless you always on your journey. And remember, your SMS family will always be here for you. Odeya High School is very blessed to have you grace their halls next fall. You have worked extremely hard to achieve this well-deserved goal. Love and hugs and many blessings ahead, Matthew, and happy graduation.
Hi, Julie. How do I sum up 4 years of having you in my classes? Julie, you have changed who I am as a teacher and opened my heart even wider to what any person can achieve. You've developed great friendships here that can last a lifetime. I wish I would have had a Girls United when I was in school. We've loved being a fly on the wall, listening to you and your friends as you plan, scheme, and get into all kinds of good trouble. You are all fiercely loyal to each other, and I know that you have each other's backs. You're definitely a young lady after my own heart, with your interests in robotics, astronomy, space, science, math, and so much more. I won't be surprised to hear of a great discovery in the future that you're responsible for. You have the patience and the ability to work through setbacks that are part of life, especially those bad judges. I'm so glad that this year those darn judges didn't get in the way of your robotics success. Here at SMS, you've always been a responsible student who's enjoyed learning for its own sake, and not necessarily for the grades. That internal motivation will serve you well in the years to come. In high school, remember to make times for all the other activities involved. High school isn't just about academics. It's a time to really grow, stretch yourself, and discover where your interests lie and who you want to be. Often the best learning takes place outside the classroom, the things you don't get grades for. Good luck in high school, and know that you will always be welcome here at SMS. And you better stop by, since you'll just be up the hill. Take care. Bye-bye.
Dear Lisa, you might be the absolute definition and embodiment of a seraph. You take every opportunity you can to include your friends, your classmates, and your school community members in the best ways to make everyone feel as welcome and as comfortable in every situation as you feel. You are such a great friend and such a wonderful young person in this world with your amazing sense of humor, always trying to bring joy or find happiness in all aspects of life. I know this year especially, I could always count on getting the laughter and approval on my lame social studies jokes from you, Lisa, and I can't tell you how much that means to me. I relate to you in that way, trying to find the humor and bring joy to people, even when discussing such riveting subject material and historical contexts. You are such an excellent leader and example for your classmates on how to be a professional and respectable young person in the world today. You let your leadership show by example, and by showing friends and peers that this is an effective way to communicate with all the different and wonderful people you've spent your entire SMS career with. You serve your community both at home and here at SMS in the best way, always being a proud representative for both your class and your family. Your skills in the student news and newspaper only show how you were such an integral part of this community, not only this year, but in all your years here at SMS. Your contributions will truly not go unnoticed here, as the future student newspaper team speaks nothing but high praise for you as a strong leader on this team this year, as well as an accepting teammate, happy to help and work with others to provide the best work possible for your school community. Unless that is they want to debate you on your favorite book characters, then you may not be as nice. It's obvious you truly know how important love and care are and how they can shape your understanding of the world around you. Thank you for being such an amazing student and member of my first class as a teacher. You will always be a part of a wonderful memory I will have forever. Continue to live and love the way that you do, and the world is truly wide open to your every want or desire for opportunity. Thank you, and best of luck on all your future endeavors, Lisa.
Michael Roman Ivantsov, much better known as Misha. When you first came into my music room as a shy pre-K'er, with a mischievous twinkle in your eye, little did I know the history that would unfold for you and me over the next 9 years. It seems so long ago that you loped into our music room. Yes, it always was and still is a lope, a bouncy, rhythmic walk that hinted of restrained excitement and anticipation. The first few years of our acquaintance were pleasant, yet uneventful, until 4th grade. That is the year in music class that we began to learn how to play the recorder. recorder. Ah, yes, there was something about that instrument that really piqued your interest. You practiced and practiced and practiced. I can hear your parents sighing from here until you could play the song without error and earn the next karate belt to dangle from your instrument. You were so determined. I remember there was one song in particular that really gave you problems, but you were undaunted. Day after day after day, you would return after school to try it again. And finally, success! What was most heartening to see, however, was that your competitiveness never got in the way of your encouragement of others to succeed as well. When your classmates struggled with a note or two, you were always there to cheer them on. And so you went from regular belts to double color belts to metallic belts and finally to a charm, the highest award for any class ever to achieve for playing the recorder. I was really delighted when it ignited a fire in you to play another instrument, the flute. Soon you were playing at Mass, raising the level of our musicianship in celebratory liturgies. You were eager to try new songs, and I knew I could count on you to be ready, exhibiting a level of professionalism unusual for your age. But the fun was just beginning. Along came our spring musicals. First it was High School Musical 2, and then Tarzan. You jumped in with both feet and auditioned for a role, any role. You just wanted to be a part of it. And your enthusiasm was rewarded, but not in quite the way you imagined. With a sudden casting change, I asked if you would be willing to be Clayton, the adventure guide from England. You jumped at the chance. You were able to play the good guy, who became the bad guy, who became the worst guy, and finally the guy behind bars. You learned how to be a character so different than yourself. It's fun being the scoundrel. You studied stage combat, and you got to sport a mustache. I still remember laughing till I had tears running down my cheeks as you rehearsed with John for your fight scene, jumping over cubes and sliding on the floor. You were a magnificent villain. And then in Frozen Junior, your character was quite the opposite personality. Here you were Oaken, the jolly owner of the mountain trading post. This time you got to sing and dance, and the facial hair grew to a full-on beard. I chuckle every time I see that scene. Even though we didn't get to perform it on stage, your version of Higa on film is forever etched in my mind. Up till then, most of our interactions were music related. But this year, I was privileged to have you in 2 academic classes, religion and writing. I'd heard you were an excellent student, but now I was able to witness firsthand your eagerness for learning. It was heartening to hear that the Ignatian lunchtime prayer resonated for you as a new way to connect with God. I could feel your excitement through the computer as you worked on your fluffy fabric Advent wreath. I hope it continues to bring you joy. Your writing was exciting to read, your comments insightful, and your work always well done, albeit sometimes a little late. But I always looked forward to your remarks, your suggestions, your input to our class experiences. Where would we be without the Oxford comma? Even more importantly, I appreciated the generosity and kindness that you showed your classmates as they shared their work. You always found something complimentary to say, some element to applaud. Your compassion with me, your teacher, never went unnoticed. Whenever I made technological errors, and there were many, or related stories and traditions from my life, you always had an encouraging note, an honoring appreciation for our shared experiences. A day didn't go by without my hearing, "Thanks, Mrs. McCarthy. Have a wonderful day." seems like a small thing, but it spoke volumes of the kindness in your heart, the courtesy with which you've been raised, and the generosity of spirit that is a measure of the man you are becoming. I am honored to have been a part of your growth and experience here at St. Matt's. Thank you, Misha. It's been fun, exciting, inspirational. It's been, well, Higa. Woohoo.
Ashlynn, I am so grateful to get to speak on behalf of you today. From the moment I met you, I knew I was interacting with someone who is extremely special as a person and as a student. Your joyful and loving spirit is absolutely contagious, Ashlynn. No matter what hardships people around you are facing, you know exactly how to comfort and support them. Ashlynn, you are also one of the funniest people I have ever known. You have the most sophisticated sense of humor of any middle schooler I've ever been around. The characters you have brought to life in writing class this year really showcase your witty nature. On top of that, your creative outlook that you bring to the classroom each and every day is extremely remarkable. It's easy to come up with the same rote concepts for classroom projects and assignments, but your ideas are all uniquely your own. You inspire those around you, Ashlynn, because you are courageous enough to always stay true to yourself. Never stop staying true to yourself, Ashlynn. You have an extremely bright future ahead of you, and there's absolutely nothing you can't achieve as long as you put your mind to it. I hope your high school years are full of excitement, success, growth, and happiness. I can't wait to check in with you during your freshman year to hear about all the thoughtful and amazing things that you are doing. SMS has been so incredibly lucky to have you as a student. It was an honor to have you in my classroom. Ashlynn, you will be dearly missed. We love you and we thank you.
Hi, Liam. It's been quite a journey over these years. We've had our ups and downs, but I've always believed in you, and I know you have so much potential. You come from a home with so much love and patience. Your parents and siblings love you and want what's best for you. It may seem that we're all always on your case too much, but know that it comes from a place of love. Liam, you are great at noticing everything that's happening around you and are quick to respond to others' needs. I've watched you assist your classmates and younger students without being asked. People are drawn to you. You have the potential to be an amazing leader. Make sure you use that power for good. You're fiercely loyal to those that you love. Your friendships here have always been very important to you. Keep up those ties as you go off to different schools. But also know that there are even more wonderful friends out there waiting to be discovered. And with your personality, I'm sure you'll find them. You have so many talents. You have passion for sports. That's been a big part of your life, especially basketball. But watching you this last week as you taught your classmates how to play volleyball and get ready for the big faculty 8th grade game next week, I could see the makings of a great future coach. Make sure you channel that intensity as you follow your dreams. Take advantage of all that high school has to offer. You'll have more choices of classes and other academic areas to explore. Try different things to find that spark that intrigues you. Find your passion, follow it, and keep learning all your life. Take care. Bye-bye.
Dear Adrian, our resident and most beloved baker and chef. Seriously, I copied every one of your recipes you put in the newspaper this year, and I advise you, as your teacher, that you should make a cookbook or like a cooking blog or a video blog. You have some serious talent. I got the honor of cutting your amazing staff appreciation cake, and I had to send you an immediate email to tell you of the delicate crumb and exquisite filling between the layers in my best Paul Hollywood from the Great British Bake Off. I would have shaken your hand if I could have. As a learner and student, you were such an amazing contribution to what is now my first ever official class as a teacher. I can't thank you enough for being so kind and respectful from the beginning, while still showing such a desire to learn and explore your passions in the realms of social studies this year. I truly felt I always was able to hear your voice in your work, and I'm so proud of the advocate and friend you are for all of your classmates, community members, and overall people of the world. Your kindness inspires others, and that type of energy is so unexpected and yet essential for our amazing world to grow and shift in the positive ways that I know you want it to. Your sense of humor will continue to serve you so well in your future. Pointing out the humor in obstacles is sometimes the easiest way to tackle that obstacle, and I feel you've already developed a strong understanding of this. Thank you again for bringing such a wonderful positivity and overall amazing attitude to our class. It really meant so much to me in my first year teaching. Thank you so much, and best of luck on all your future endeavors, Adrian.
Hello, Juan. You and I have a plethora of memories that I will not soon forget. It spans so many years of music, art, religion, writing, and school activities, and I've enjoyed every minute. Oh, what an eclectic bunch of remembrances are in that time capsule. First, there's music, and in particular, the recorder. When we began to learn how to play this instrument in fourth grade, you focused your attention on every detail. Fingering, breath control, tone, notes, rhythm. You conquered them all, and in the process amassed a collection of recorder karate belts that few could rival. I remember you coming to after school care to see if you could test just one more time and get that blasted low C. You finally mastered it. Did you stop there? Heck no. The next thing I heard is that you'd taken up learning to play the flute. To see that our small foray into the world of musical instruments inspired an interest in other woodwinds, well, it doesn't get much better than that for a teacher. Where you had tentatively played the recorder at Mass, you now joined in wholeheartedly with the flute. You were so responsible about rehearsals and searched for opportunities to use your talents joyfully, enhancing our school liturgies. Your skills don't stop with music, though. You have an uncanny ability to remember facts about places from all over the world. You studied and researched in readiness for the GOB, and you were amazing. How do you recall those obscure factoids about world geography? I'd hear the question and think, man, are you kidding? And then you'd pipe up with the correct answer and, well, what can I say? Mind blown. You won that tournament 2 years in a row. And with all the hard work you'd invested in preparation, no one was more deserving. Next, you turned your attentions to a field about which you knew very little, but found fascinating nonetheless, the world of theater. Before you were even eligible to be a member of the cast, you asked about helping us with Singing in the Rain. You and your family made the crash test dummy that we used in the Make 'em Laugh sequence. Every time I see that stuffed mannequin thrown up and around the couch, I recall how excited you were to bring him in for rehearsal. On to bigger things. And I mean bigger things. Once again, you and your family took on the task of making a large prop. This time, the gigantic spider that dropped down from the rafters in Tarzan. You outdid yourselves. That was the most awesome, hairy spider I could have imagined. 8 feet wide. And you had an acting role to play as well. You became the lead lackey for the villain in the story and played the straight man for all the physical comedy. The facial expressions, the exaggerated gestures, tone of voice, slapstick comedy became your tour de force. It was a delight to watch you command the stage when you and your comrade performed the piece with the rifles. Not scene stealing, but close. That led to your next big role, the Duke of Weaseltown, Wesselton. Alas, we were unable to perform Frozen Junior live, but your rendition on video, particularly the treasonous objections, made me laugh every time. This year, I loved working with you in religion, writing, and art. It was the first that I'd had the pleasure of sharing academic subjects with you. Your presentation on the history of the church councils was incisive. Your portrayal of St. Ignatius inspiring. It made great use of your drama skills. How serendipitous that it led into our use of the Ignatian prayer for our daily reflection. Your questions were always discerning, answers perceptive, writing creative, and so entertaining. Your dry wit and intuitive use of words is a killer combination. I will not forget your treatise on grammar rules and why they don't really matter. You all the while using them properly. We did discover that origami was not your best form of art, and carving is probably not your forte either. Apologies to Michelangelo. But with each endeavor, you persisted, politely asking for assistance, admitting when you were struggling, and always that big smile when we'd experience a kerfuffle in our plans or you heard a story that tickled your funny bone. So many memories and more unmentioned to tuck into that time capsule. It's been an honor to grow and work alongside you these many years at SMS. I know your teachers in the years ahead will be rewarded as well. Thank you, Juan. I am richer for having known you.
Evelyn, I am very fortunate today to be able to speak on behalf of you. Over the course of the school year, I have gotten to know you in a deep and a meaningful way. Evelyn, you are an exceptional person and student. It didn't take me very long to figure out that you are an incredible student who understands the importance of academics. After the first few weeks of the school year, it was clear to me that you would never miss a due date. It also became clear to me that you would always be the first student to turn their assignment, project, or test in. We've talked about how speed isn't everything when completing schoolwork, but when you do exactly what your teacher has asked you and you still turn it in first, well, that's an added bonus. In other words, I am so proud of the academic you have become, Evelyn. That's simply not where your story ends, though. You are not just an intelligent and hardworking young person. You are also incredibly kind. I'll never forget how willing you were to work on science projects with different groups of your peers. You displayed a level of kindness and maturity that was inspirational. I'll also never forget when you paused me during science class and expressed your appreciation for helping you. Evelyn, you are wise beyond your years and a student I will never forget. I am extremely confident that you will have an outstanding high school experience. You are someone who knows what they want and accomplishes their goals. Keep working hard and caring about other people and dogs. SMS loves you, and we will miss you so much. Thank you, Evelyn.
to this very special 8th grade class, I wish to say congratulations. You guys did it. You're graduating tomorrow, and we are so incredibly proud of you. It's a little bittersweet. You know, this class is very special to us. You guys have been so much to us over the years, just so bright, so caring, such wonderful people, and we're really gonna miss you. You guys made SMS a really special place. So thank you for all you've given to us, and know that you guys will always have a home here at SMS. And to prove that, we have to do the official presentation of your guys' alumni cards. Laminated, these are not temporary, these are forever. So just remember, you guys, if ever you want to come back to St. Madeleine's and visit and reminisce and think about the good times that you guys had here, we are always here for you. So congratulations on this really big moment. We love you, we are proud of you, and you guys are in the SMS family forever.
And before we let you log off today, we have our special prayer, a prayer for our graduates. We raise our hands over you in blessing. Gracious and loving God, we ask now for your almighty hand to be upon our St. Madeleine Sophie 8th graders and their families as they celebrate this grand milestone of graduation. Empower them to walk into the future with faith, hope, and great love, guided by your light so that they may use their talents to bring you glory. Give them grace and courage in all they do, moving on from St. Madeleine Sophie School. Inspire these almost graduates to put to good use all their knowledge, skills, and the life lessons that they have gained through their years of education here. As they face the unknown challenges and obstacles of life, help them to keep dear the greatest wisdom of all, faith. Continue to bless these graduates with love, mercy, strength, and wisdom. May they live passionately to honor and glorify your name. St. Madeleine Sophie, pray for us. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen.